Now, we can draw a box plot. Mark the data. Go to Insert, and up here is Recommended Charts. There are the standard ones, but you need to go to Recommended Charts and then All Charts. But down at the bottom, or toward the bottom, is the Box and Whiskers Plot. And if you click on Box and Whiskers Plot, it will show you what it's going to do. These are always presented vertically rather than horizontally. Say OK on the Box and Whiskers Plot, and there it is. We have a chart title. We can keep or delete, change. But now, if you look on your chart, there's an X here. This is the average. This line, although it coincides with almost with the 15 here, is the median. So this is the minimum, first, second, third quartile, and the maximum. So for this distribution, it is skewed right. You have to imagine skewed up. But then if you right-click inside, you will get the Format Data Series command and add data labels. First, let's add data labels. And it shows the values of the quartiles, the minimum, the maximum, and the average. To get rid of the data labels, you have to delete them. Just mark one and then press delete. More important is Format Data Series. Right-click, Format Data Series, and in this, we can show inner points. This shows all of the data. This show outlier points is the default, and an outlier in these things is anything that is more than one interquartile range greater than the maximum, or whatever's on the graph is the maximum, or less than the minimum. But if you see dots outside or below the minimum or maximum, the ends, this is when people will use a 10%. Rather than the minimum, they use the 10th percentile and the 90th percentile, and then anything outside of that is marked as an outlier. So it depends on who's doing the box plot. They aren't standard because of the definitions that people use. Show the mean. You can turn the mean off or turn it on. You can show it as a line. But look here at gap width. If you change the gap width, you can change it with the slider or with the percent, and this, oddly enough, changes the width of the bar chart or of the box plot. So you can make it narrower or longer. You can change the up-down by changing the X or the Y axis. We want to make it smaller. We can make this to 100, and that'll squeeze it down. The gap width changes this. The regular axis command changes the up-down. So you can make it look like what you want. You can change from using the EXC command to the INC command by choosing one of those buttons. You can see the change for this amount of data. This would be the INC, quartile.inc and quartile.exe. The box plot is built into Excel. You don't have to draw the box plot. You can plot it.